Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Clemson's offense comes on the field first today. Got a wide receiver here. Went off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable. Bounced around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bright. Said they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Dump off caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings him on fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Over the middle, it's Davidson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for any...
Touchdown, tied. Add 6 more points to the total.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. That's a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Tries with the throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
A completion makes it 2nd down. A direct snap. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Oh, he makes the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
What a catch!
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a night.
He's got it and run for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now, the 25. To throw, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Edwards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First and goal here for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line.
Swarm to the pass rush.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Makes the catch. It's Davidson. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, how dangerous dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Alabama! Well, let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Holstein. He stays alive. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Holstein. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle, it's Edwards. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Second down after that previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass this time. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Yeah, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson, to put them on top now. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here's the point after attempt. And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Will not be brought down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will stop. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw it again. That pass is caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Grab by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid game there in 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And that will tie the game here.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. He'll hand it off. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. And the wideout goes in motion. QB bootlegs here. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? It's caught. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They'll kick it away here. returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Gets into space at the 50. Slides to avoid the big hit. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. First and 10 play coming up. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. He escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The quarterback takes it in himself. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Bringing pressure. He's got it on a crossing route. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. And now the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a fourth down home. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. A running play called on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Direct snap to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, tied. And now the try for 2. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. We reach the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. Very, very important.